Obstacle sensing unavailable.
Alright, so we are live on YouTube right now, June 23rd, 2025. And just thought I'd show you guys some sharks live right now. I destroyed my phone yesterday while I was on the kayak. I was able to recover my phone, but I did not get a phone that worked after that. But I am still able to go live through my controller here. And as you can see, we've got 3 great white sharks in our frame. Thank you for joining me. Today is June 23rd, 2026. And I've got some live great white sharks. 3 sharks in the frame. Let's look at the bigger one, right? And a couple juveniles here. And a little bit bigger shark. I can go down closer to it. Give you guys a pretty good view of the white shark live on YouTube. I'm pretty sure.
Obstacle sensing unavailable. Fly with
I'm
caution.
pretty sure we're the only ones in the whole world right now that can see great white sharks live. And there you go. We got a nice juvenile white shark right here. Hopefully you guys can hear me. If you're commenting, I cannot see any of the comments. I'm sorry, I do not have a phone. I destroyed my phone yesterday while I was kayaking next to one of these beautiful white sharks. Alright, so get you a close-up view of this. It's a little bit windy today, but the water clarity is not bad. There we go.
Obstacle sensing unavailable. Fly with caution.
Go up. Now remember, we went live with 3 white sharks. We're going to leave that one there. We're going to see where these other ones are. Oh, look at this one here. This little guy is headed close to shore here. And got some bait. So I like bait because these little sharks like to breach around these bait balls. So I'm going to keep an eye on that shark. I'm going to go this way a little bit, see if I got anything. You can see how clear the water is. So let's go back to the sharks here. I like to check around the area to see what there is. And we got this shark right there. There, one shark. That's a second shark right here. See that? And then we have this one. When they're at the surface, they're much easier to see. Look at 2 sharks right here. So what's that? 4 or 5 sharks already? Yeah. So I'm gonna try to. Maybe this one will get into that really, really shallow, clear water. Let's go down on this little video. Juvenile white shark. This is what you call a young of the year. This shark was born within the last year. It's pretty small. Ooh. Fix the exposure here for recording correctly. There we go. So maybe we'll get this shark going into some of that clear, shallow water. If you're commenting, I will remind you I cannot see the comments while I'm flying the drone. Usually I have my phone next to me so I can read the comments. But I did lose my phone yesterday. It got soaked while I was in a kayak next to one of these beautiful sharks. Let's see how close to shore this shark gets. Not wanting to go into that clear water, unfortunately. But we definitely have sharks. This one's still at the surface. Let's go take a look at this one. Pretty cool looking shark. These are all juvenile white sharks. That one we had a while ago is probably 6 feet. This is a bigger one. This is probably in the 8-foot range. If you're just joining me, we're live with great white sharks here in Southern California. I did get to spend about a month in South Africa last month, the month of May, and pretty interesting. I did see some sharks in the eastern Cape of South Africa, and they were pretty easy to find, and just like here in California, they were next to people, and the sharks did not really react to anybody. In fact, I had a white shark go next to a kayaker who had no idea the shark was there. All right, so let's continue searching for sharks.
Obstacle sensing unavailable. Fly with caution.
I'm going to go right up here, see if we find some more. We've found 4 sharks so far. I'm going to continue on this. Oh, there's a 5th shark right there. That's 5. How many more sharks can we find? That is not a shark, folks. See? Not a shark. I know inevitably somebody will say, you missed the shark. No, it's not a shark. Oh, but look what we have here. All right, we're going to get some dolphins and shark action. Look at this pod of dolphins in clear water. So this is interesting because we have... Ooh, that's a baby dolphin. Oh, man, let's take a look at this. Look at the baby. This is a really, really young dolphin. Wow. Let me record this in the right exposure here. Sorry. There we go. All right, so here we go. We got a baby dolphin, folks. Look how little this dolphin is. The mother's helping it move along. Look at that. Right in the shallow water. And it's moving this way. Now they're moving this way. They're going to intersect with those sharks. What I was going to say is these dolphins, usually when the sharks are big, the dolphins stay far away. They don't really want to mess around with big sharks. But these little juvenile white sharks that I'm seeing today, my money is that these dolphins will go harass those, not harass them, but go chase them around a little bit because, dolphins are a little bit cowardly when it comes to size of sharks. So as I go up, we're going to go check out where the sharks are because they are definitely headed to where we saw the sharks. So dolphins at the top. Should have a shark in frame here pretty soon. If I continue this route, don't have a shark yet. It's bait ball, dolphins. Pretty nice water too. Hopefully you guys can hear me again. I don't have a phone. I cannot see any of the comments if you're commenting. But I do thank you for joining me. If you haven't seen my latest video, please check that out. Got some pretty cool surprises in it for you. Alright, where'd our sharks go? I'm hanging out here waiting for the dolphins to intersect the sharks.
Obstacle sensing unavailable.
Let me speed
Fly
that
with
here.
caution.
Make sure I get a shark in frame because I want to see the dolphins with the shark. Alright, there's one shark right here. There's another shark right there. Okay. So it'll be a few minutes before the dolphins intersect here. Oh, there's a couple sharks here. Good, 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 good. Alright, so we do have the sharks there. Now back to the dolphins, because I want to see the dolphins chase some sharks. It's always funny to see the dolphins chase sharks. But then when the shark is big, dolphins don't want anything to do with it. They are really slow. Where did they go? There they are. I think they're right there. There they are. All right, thanks for joining me today live. We're looking at dolphins and great white sharks together here. And I have no way to see any of the comments. So if you're asking questions, I won't be able to see them until later. Lost my phone yesterday while I was kayaking. I didn't lose my phone, I recovered it, but it had some severe water damage while I was kayaking with these sharks. All right, so we got a shark right there in the middle, white shark. If it goes into that shallower water, it's going to be clear, and hopefully when the dolphins arrive, we get a little bit of action. I'll wait for the dolphins. There they come. The dolphins are at the top of the screen. We have a white shark at the bottom there. As they get closer, I'll drop the camera. All right, there we go. Ooh, they're going to intersect perfectly. Now we're going to have a full-on collision here. Dolphins and sharks. So, okay, cool. All right, so we got the dolphins here. You guys see the dolphins at the top. They're going to run into this shark. It's going to be cool. Oh, and the shark is in the shallow water. My guess is this dolphins are going to be a little bit, they're going to bully this shark a little bit. This is what happens when you have baby sharks like this, juveniles, and you have dolphins. The dolphins like to feel tough, and they're going to go spook up on the... Oh, there's a bat ray. Did you see that stingray? Got scared from the bottom, and the shark's going straight to the dolphins. Here we go. Hello, shark. Hi, dolphins. Meet shark. Let's see if the dolphins go towards the shark. Ah, look at that. No. Oh, this is surprising. The shark just noticed the dolphins. The dolphins had no interest in the shark, but the shark is turning back to the dolphins, going from behind. That's pretty common behavior. But nothing really happened there. I really thought the dolphins would turn toward the shark and try to do something. But, we still have some dolphins at the top of the screen next to the shark right here. The shark just wants to play. You got to kind of feel sorry for the sharks because the sharks are they're mostly solitary. These white sharks are, from the second they leave their mother, they are solitary animals, and dolphins are so social that it's you kind of feel bad for the sharks because they live their life pretty solitary. All right, so we are live with great whites right now. In California. I'm no longer in South Africa. I am in California. All right, check this out. We got another shark here. Maybe this one will react. Maybe the dolphins will react to this shark. Remember, the dolphins are traveling with a baby, so maybe they just don't want this confrontation. There we go. We got a white shark in the right there, dolphins on the left, each minding their own business. Nope. Well, we did get a little bit of activity there with the dolphins, which is kind of cool. Oh. These dolphins are going to see the shark.
Fly with caution.
There we go. Oh, the shark is reacting. Look at the dolphins. There they go. They went right by the shark. Nothing... Shark turned right around and went back at him. The dolphins sped off. I think these dolphins got the memo that their older sharks have been eating these dolphins lately, so...
Fly with caution.
We got a helicopter nearby, folks. I got to get down a little lower. All right.
Fly with caution.
No more sharks in this area. The dolphins just continued on their way. I'm going to go down the beach here. I'm going to try to find you guys a really big shark. Here we
Fly
go.
with caution.
I'm speeding up. There's dolphins there. Bigger shark there. One shark. We'll see here. Oh, I have ability to see comments now. Oh, there's another shark right there. Look at this. In clear water. Yes. In a bait ball. Bait ball's a good sign. I'm just doing some searches here, guys. I just want to show you guys some footage of this search here, how much activity we have. Southern California is just teeming with life right now with dolphins, stingrays, white sharks, you name it. Saw some yellowtail. It's pretty interesting. I'm going to go offshore now. Maybe we'll find something big. We're looking for a very big shadow. Maybe we'll see something big. That's the goal. Find a big shark. A lot of glare here offshore. A little further offshore, not too far. I gotta reposition the drone just a second. Constant soccer. You know what? I haven't seen any soccer myself. I've been too busy with these sharks. And we got a shark right here. Look at this. We got a big one. This is a real shark, folks. This is the real deal. Yeah, I'm telling you right now, this is a 12, 13-foot white shark. This is a big one. Look at this. Nice big shark, finally. Big, 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 big. Alright, so we're going to take a look at the kelp. See if we find some sharks in the kelp. I'm going to be running out of battery here soon, so got to take my time. While at the same time, look. If we find a shark in the kelp live, that would be awesome. Alright, let's see here. Hi, Mike. Well, it's definitely to see the sharks mating or to see a birth. That's the holy grail for me personally. Right now I'm looking. I am looking, folks. I'm looking for you. I try to find a big shark in the kelp. That would be awesome to do in the live view here. I'm at 42%. If I could find something live that's huge, it would be awesome. Alright, we're going through kelp. We're going to try to find a big shark in the kelp. I don't know what this is. Something there. What is that? I think it's just a kelp stalking. Okay, let's see. It is good to be back in California. I did love Hawaii. I mean, not Hawaii. What am I talking about? I do love Hawaii, actually. I did love South Africa. South Africa was a blast. But there's nothing quite like these great whites in California. Alright, let's see if we find one. Oh, folks, check this out. We got one in the kelp. We have an adult shark in the kelp.
Unavailable. Fly with caution.
There we go. There you go. We have got a big shark in the kelp. Amazing. Yep. Man, if we can get it to go right over the top of some of this kelp, it'd be amazing. We are live with great white sharks. I have gotten a subadult white shark right there, right in this kelp area, which is amazing. Keep looking. Gonna keep looking. Maybe we'll get a breach. I did see a breach yesterday here. I was just flying like this. Shark just came out of nowhere. Oh, got another one. This is big. Big. Wow. We're finding more sharks in the kelp. Yeah, Mike, I think the birth thing, all that, it's just the ocean's so big and it's so hard to see, and it's believed that it happens at depth, so that makes it even harder. All right, so we did get a couple adults. There is one right in the middle of my frame right now. That is a big shark, and it is headed toward the kelp. I'm going to go back to this other one here. Oh, big one. Look at this. Coming up to the surface. That's the real deal. What you'll find is a lot of the younger ones are tagged. These bigger ones, because they're so much harder to find, so much harder to get close to, they're not tagged as much. So you can see this one is not tagged. It's down deeper. Maybe she'll come up. We have a white shark here, big great white. I do not disclose exactly where I am for many reasons that I've discussed many times on my feeds and on my channel. I mean, we've seen probably 10 white sharks already in my time live. There are some bad apples out there that would love to know where they can go kill a white shark. In the middle there. I'm at 30%. I have to head back. Coming back through. Trying to see if I find any here. Nothing. Alright, we're headed back. I gotta get back to shore. There's another shark right there. Wow. Yeah, a lot of sharks. A lot of big ones. Okay. So, I'm at 28%, so I'm going to try to get back and get you guys a view of these juveniles. We did see some subadults. One adult white shark on this live broadcast. Again, thanks guys for joining. Please check out my last video. I'm only dropping one video per month now, or one video every 2 weeks. It's just better for me, especially in peak time, because I'm out filming all the time. And I don't have anybody else editing. I do all my editing and all my voiceovers, everything myself. So I want an authentic channel with no AI and no AI thumbnails, anything like that. I think it's just terrible to use AI for thumbnails. Content generation. Alright, let's see. It's almost back. Oh, there we go. Right next to a bait ball. There we go. Alright, guys. I am going to have to land now. Thank you for joining me live on YouTube. Please check out the channel, like, subscribe, you know the story. It really does help. It's free to do, and it really helps us, especially now in a time where we're just saturated with AI content. What you just saw is the real deal, real sharks, real dolphins, real nature. Thanks for joining, and everybody, please have a safe and happy day wherever you may be. I'm going to leave you with one parting shot. There you go. White shark right here. Look at that. Right there. Right at the surface. Beautiful shark. All right. Thanks for joining, guys. Have a good one, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.